Don't confuse urban and rural. Okay, rural. It is not just rural. So rural nothing but the villages, urban nothing but the towns and cities. Okay, in the social mainly we are going to refer like this: urban areas and rural areas. So in the rural areas, population, the literacy rate is 76% among the males and 54% in the females. So here the females are going to the school, but female literacy rate is very less. Okay, in the rural areas. So in the rural areas mainly the some of the most of them. But of course now in the Andhra Pradesh, so Andhra Pradesh is very advanced state when compared to some of the states. Okay, it is in the 9th and 7th place. I think it was in the 7th place in the development. Okay, so in our state, most of them are going to the school, but here in the Uttar Pradesh, just 154% are there. Okay, so females are having less access to the schools. Next, literacy rate of rural children in the age group of 10 to 14 years. So here 10 to 14 years nothing but just the school age. So males is having 90%, and so here what is the rural children, but here this is the literacy rate of rural population. So here this is not the literacy rate, of course literacy rate only, but this is total age group. That means even the old peoples also. That means what? Total literacy rate of population. It is not the only for school age. It is for total people. Okay, including the fathers, mothers, like that. So how many people are educated in the village, like that. So women is having very less literacy when compared to men. Okay, but here this is the literacy rate of children. Okay, children means that is age group of school age. It is 90% from males and 87% from females. Okay, next percentage of rural children age. So this is the rural children in the age group of 10 to 14, and percentage of rural children age for 10 to 14 school. So 18. So this is percentage, but this is literacy rate. Literacy rate of male and female. So here 85% for male and 82% for female. So from this what we can understand means, so the female, so female is having very less access to the education in Uttar Pradesh. Okay, so we know the problems very well. Why means because in the villages mainly without that education for female is so that much is not needed, because they are not going to stay in their home like that. But sometimes in the poor families they require some work, so like that. So there are some the problems very well. Okay, next one is here human development report. So here is the human development report. So according to this one, here one concept is given: BMI, body mass index. So body mass index, what is the meaning for this one means here? So how many yes, if you take the rural children, in the villages mainly, so what is that means? So the people does not have nutrition food. Okay, nutrition food will not be there. Due to this lack of nutrition food, so what will be happen? So they don't have proper weight, and they don't have proper height, and they don't have proper health. So these are the problems because of nutrition. So less nutrition food. So body mass index will be very less. So that means what? Because of nutrition food. So village peoples, of course, some peoples may have this one, but most of the peoples does not have the nutrition food. So due to this one, their health will be impacted. Okay, so this one is calculated as BMI, body mass index. Okay, here we can see this picture. So that means what? So the village peoples are having the less access to the nutrition food. Only in the towns and cities they are going to eat the proper nutrition food. So that is what. So here this is also given. So human development report. So human development report indicates that, so how many people are having this much, that means nutrition food or not proper, they are taking whether the nutrition food or not. So whatever the food they are going to take, they should have some, yeah, that is calories and nutritions. Okay, so that was lagging was there. So, but in the towns and cities, so sometimes they are getting more nutrition food. So here the concept is given here. If you take the more food, you can get the obesity. And if you are more, obesity means what? Obesity nothing but just if you are taking more food, you may become very fat. Okay. So what is the reason for that? Mainly more calories and more nutritions. Due to that, we can get the obesity. But here in the rural villages, in the rural population, we can't see that much of nutrition and calories. Okay, that's why. So their body building is also very less. Okay, so this is one of the drawback in India. So government intention is to provide nutrition food to all people, including these villages also. So that's why they are going to take this midday meal scheme. So that is very important for providing mainly for nutritions to village children, rural children. Okay, but you know that how much it was implemented, in what way it was implemented, okay, in what extent, and to how extent this was implemented, you know very well this. Okay, next, some of the data regarding India and its neighbors for 2017. So as we discussed this one, that is the literacy rate, okay, national income, and also HDI, Human Development Index report, like that. So we are going to compare with our neighboring countries when compared to India. So if you take this one, so see here, Sri Lanka was there. Okay, just yes, yes. So if you take this Sri Lanka, yes, country and gross national income per capita, that is to the per capita 2011. Okay, PPEs. So it is, what is the meaning for this? People's per capita. Okay. Uh, so here we get, let's see this. Okay. So this is mainly okay. So actually PPP means it was there in the economics. So ఒకసారి మీరు తర్వాత ఇది కాన్సెప్ట్ చాలా పెద్దగా ఉంది, తర్వాత చెప్తాను. ఓకే, పీపీఎస్. సో మనకి పీపీపీఎస్ ఉంది, నెక్స్ట్ టీటీటీస్ ఉంది. ఓకే, ఎకనామిక్స్లో ఉన్నాయి సపరేట్ టాపిక్స్ ఉన్నాయి. సో దాని రిపోర్ట్స్ ప్రకారం ఏంటంటే ఇదన్నమాట డేటా. సో శ్రీలంక ఈజ్ హ్యావింగ్, దిస్ ఈస్ ద ఇన్కమ్ లెవెల్స్. ఓకే, పర్ క్యాపిటల్ ఇన్కమ్ లెవెల్స్. సో total it is $11,326 per 1 year. This is the single person's income. Okay, this is the dollars, yes, per capita for single person's income. This is for 1 year. Next, for India, if you take India, $6,353. So this data is based on 2017, but now it may be changed. Next, for Myanmar, it is about 5,565. Okay, dollars. Next, Pakistan. Next, Nepal, Bangladesh. So this is the per capita income for 1 year of the country. Next, we can see here life expectancy at birth rate. That means what? This is called as infant mortality rate. Sorry, this is not infant mortality rate. This is life expectancy. Means what? Number of years, average number of years. It is called just average number of years a person can live in one country. That is called as life expectancy. Okay, but here life expectancy at birth means so here birth is given. At birth means nothing but just infant mortality rate only. Okay, infant mortality rate. Life expectancy, that is different concept, but here it is at birth is given. That means infant mortality rate. Okay, it is about 75.5%. But actually here at birth is given. Means what? They are going to reach to the age of 1 year, the children. Okay, this is quite opposite for infant mortality rate. Infant mortality rate and life expectancy at birth.